Lee, all I know is that I see in Dave now the qualities I so appreciated in him when we were married. You can't fault me in that.
The only thing I fault you for is avoiding the question.
The one you have no right to ask.
Kate, I can't believe you're so independent. You're not even flattered by my jealousy.
Oh, yes, I am. And I admit I knew you were eyeing Dave and me at the fundraiser. And I knew that Dave was interpreting my every move. One woman playing on two men's stages.
Which brings us back to the original question. Where do I stand in all this?
I don't know. But I know this is intermission. I have to check the cake for the guild meeting. Oh, get that for me, will you, Lee?
Yeah. One woman on two stages. Thank you. For your help last night and just being there with me. Dave.
Well, is it true what they say about hospital food? Oh.
It's true. But I tell you, though, when the only thing you've had to eat for 3 weeks comes out of a baggie into your arm, even this tastes good.
Well, I think it's great seeing you get better. And God is finishing his healing on you.
Yeah. Got some visitors coming today, Brubaker, among others.
You're kidding. Did you call him?
No, he called me again for the 12th time.
For the same reason?
Yeah. Well, I said yes this time.
So you're going to tell him everything you know about your father's organization?
Maybe more. I thought you'd be proud of me.
No, I am proud of you. I was just, hoping that, you could just walk out of here into a new life and...
Not into prison.
Right.
Well, don't worry, I'm not as courageous as you might think. I've already got my lawyer working on it.
Your lawyer, what?
Yeah, a lawyer. His name is Harold Webster.
Oh, yeah, that's Terry's attorney.
Yeah, she's the one that referred him to me. He's gonna come by, he's gonna be here when Brubaker questions me. Says something about trying to get me impunity.
Think you'll get it?
I don't know. He's gonna see the DA this morning. I got a lot of things to tell that I know. I don't know, I'm taking a big risk, Marianne.
But it's something you have to do, right?
I guess. Really, blowing the whistle on Ron and Lance and their partners, it doesn't bother me. I got something else I gotta get off my chest.
You told Mr. Webster that, right? Russ, he is your...
Yeah, I know. I just haven't made up my mind yet. When I start telling organizational secrets, everybody's gonna love me. But when I stop telling and start talking about what I did, I'm not gonna be anyone's hero.
Sorry, friend. You've just been intercepted.
Lee, who was it?
Oh, it was just a delivery boy.
Oh. What was it?
For you.
Carnations. You sent these?
They're your favorite flower, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They're beautiful. You knew they were on their way over, didn't you?
Of course I did. Why else would I stretch out this agonizing talk about Dave?
Oh, Lee. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, you would think that you are campaigning for me.
Well, I am.
Oh, I can just see you and Sebastian staying up at night making your posters like you were in student council.
Well, listen, I hope we're not that obvious. I'll tell you, we do have strategies, though.
All right, break her down with a blitz of gifts and compliments.
You got it. Whenever you start talking about Dave's qualities, I feel a little self-advertising is in order.
Well, that's completely unnecessary.
Well, I don't know about that. This man's got a 20-year jump on me.
Yes, but you surround me with flowers.
And facts. I love you, Kate. I don't say that very often because, well, I know it makes you uncomfortable.
Not uncomfortable, just concerned.
Right. Because you can't give me a definite no.
Agreed.
Then allow me my facts. For all Dave has, he doesn't have nearly as far-reaching an ability to make a contribution to this country or to this state or to these people in Kingsley as I do. Now, I was touched by his efforts the other night, just like you. But I also realize how small and how limiting that work can be. I think you do, too. You know, they say that you marry the man, not the job. Kate, you and I both know at our age that's not true.
Yes.
With me, you'd be a queen among congressional wives. Better informed, more loyal. With your tact and your grace, you'd silence all the critics.
But there's more. Not as pleasant.
No, but why dwell on the negative? That's clear enough every day.
But it isn't clear. It's obscured by the hopes, the rhetoric, the whole 9 yards of campaigning for public office. The truth is, we'd have little privacy. You'd be shuttling all over the country, and I would be forced to attend 1,000 boring lunches a year.
No, you would find the important places to be because you understand, you know the difference between what's constructive and what's frivolous.
Lee, you are going to compliment your way right out of this door.
Why? Am I getting too close? Kate, I don't like sounding so black and white. And frankly, I really don't like tying into Dave this way because I see that he's trying to make a comeback. But what kind of a comeback can it be, at best? Even if it's a success. You have a choice here, Kate. You can go to Chesterfield. You can get lost with Dave and marking inventories and greeting his indigent patients. Or you can marry me. And you can use your wonderful talents in a national political limelight. Now, you have to ask yourself where your heart is.
Good. Brubaker's not here yet.
Mr. Webster, hi. Mr. Webster, this is Miriam Prescott, my friend here.
Oh, hi. Harold, please call me Harold. Look, I was talking to the DA, and I got some good news for you.
I got impunity.
Just tell him everything you know. You will not be prosecuted.
That's great.
Just don't throw me any curves.
Like,
Everybody? Hope I didn't keep you waiting, Harold.
No, not at all. I just got here, as a matter of fact.
This is Rita Graham, our stenographer. I think we all know why we're here.
I was just telling Russ that the district attorney has granted him impunity.
Yeah, he called me at the office before I left, told me about it. He must be pretty relieved. Might help your memory, too.
well, I'd already decided to tell everything that I know.
Well, now, the word has it there are 3 separate prostitution rings in Kingsley. Who heads them up?
Well, first of all, there's only one ring. Ron, he split them all up, just in case one got busted, you guys would let up, and he'd still have 2 going strong.
Well, gee, that's interesting. Your friend Babs Farley never told me about that, Harold.
That's because none of the girls knew. Not even the pimps knew. They're just the majors.
So who are they? I mean, who's heading up the 3 divisions now?
Well, I don't know who got bumped up, but the majors are Jim Cawley, Frank Calder and just some guy that Ron called Sweet Lou.
That's probably Lou Taylor.
I don't know.
Well, now we're getting someplace. What about Lance? Did he hold a position of authority there?
Yeah, until I came along. Well, he was Ron's right-hand man. He would recruit people, go for things. He just a gopher. Pretty much did everything. Well, he got to messing up a lot of things that Ron wanted to do, and so he was impressed with me. And
I see. Well, I'm surprised that Ron just let it go like that he didn't clip Lance. The second that he got out of line. He's done that before. I remember the murder at the docks.
You mean Blue Nobles?
Yeah, Laurie's rapist. We figured that he fell out of favor with Ron the same way Lance
Sergeant
did.
Brubaker, you're right about Blue Nobles, but there's more to it. I've got to. If I don't do it now, it'll never be over. Ron Washington wanted Blue killed. He was afraid that he might get arrested for attacking Laurie and that he might talk to the police about the organization. So Blue found out and he started running.
So how do you know so much about this?
Because I killed Blue Nobles.
Well, hi, Terry.
Ben, how's Lori?
Resting comfortably. Her condition's stable.
Good. I haven't had time to see her yet.
Well, she's going to be around here for a few more days.
Is that what Marjorie said?
If she doesn't have any more complications. I'll tell you, she's very anxious to leave.
Well, I can understand that. Just because your mother and your husband work here doesn't make it home.
Well, I'm afraid even home isn't home without Laurie.
Ben, would you like to stop by and have dinner tonight? We can be lonely together.
Great. Unwind after a hard night's work at the fundraiser last night. You know, I still can't believe we raised better than a year's operating budget in one night.
Thanks to Kate Phillips.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I called Dave at the clinic this morning, but he was with a patient. And I was kind of hoping that he'd call back and leave a message, but he didn't.
Well, the clinic's pretty busy these days. And when I'm not there, Dave barely has time to eat, much less answer the phone. What'd you want to talk to him about?
Oh, nothing special. I just thought maybe there were some cleanup chores left to be done there, you know.
He and Kate took care of everything last night.
Oh, they stayed late?
Yeah. Well, they were still there when I left. I mean, I could barely stand, and they were sweeping and cleaning up. They really looked good together. Did you see them when she announced the total funds that we raised?
Yeah, they were like a couple high school kids at a victory dance.
They were. Well, what do you say I come over around 6?
That's great.
Okay. Hey, you know you could invite Dave.
Oh, we're just going to have leftovers for two. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to
I'm
really
sorry.
make a good dinner.
I'm sorry. I do this all the time with Laurie.
No problem, no problem.
I think Dave's going to probably be seeing Kate tonight anyway. But I appreciate the invitation.
I want you to tell me everything that you know about Blue Noble.
Sergeant, excuse me. As this man's lawyer, I'm afraid I'm going to have to
Listen,
ask.
you're not going to talk him out of confessing now.
Look, Mr. Webster didn't know anything about this.
Oh, that's pretty good preparation, Harold.
It's not his fault.
Look,
I didn't tell him.
I want to talk to Russ alone.
Look, we've already started this, all right?
And I will tell him to call this thing to a very quick stop if I don't have a chance to talk to him right now.
Please, Sergeant Brubaker.
2 minutes. I'll be right outside. Rita?
What kind of game are you playing?
Blue's death was an accident.
How so?
Look, even though I wanted to kill Blue Nobles, I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Now, I backed down. He somehow got a hold of my gun, we got into a fight, and it went off. It went off accidentally.
It's the weakest alibi I ever heard.
It's the truth.
Were you there?
No one was there.
Exactly. So there's no witnesses, no evidence.
Come on, I mean, can't a police lab prove that? I mean, he was shot from close range.
Well, maybe they can, but they can't prove who pulled the trigger. And your fingerprints are probably all over the gun.
And the gun's gone.
Well, back to square one.
Darling, we never left square one. At least I didn't. Because you kept this from me.
All right, I just didn't know if I wanted to confess, that's all.
Well, you picked a fine time to decide.
All right! It's my neck, not yours.
Yeah, and it's my job to protect your neck. That's why I'm here. Well, you got one thing in your favor. You didn't have to confess. If you do go to trial on this, the judge will see your confession as an act of conscience.
Yeah, it's a reform before reach the stand type of thing.
Well, don't get too excited about it. Your change of heart's not going to bring Blue back from the dead. If you want me to, I'll go talk to the DA again, but I'm not making any promises. What we're talking about here is manslaughter.
Bring Sergeant Brubaker back in.
Hey, Gil, Stacy, I'd like you to meet my house guest, Monroe Lassiter.
And your friends all call me Monk.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's nice to finally meet you, Monk. Jean's been talking about you for months.
Yeah, I know I've been a good influence on him.
Oh, yeah? What'd you teach him, Monk?
Yeah, everything from how to treat a lady to fixing the kitchen faucet.
Oh.
Regular walking almanac, buddy. Why don't you go get your pad and come out here and take some orders?
Yeah, my break's almost up, so look, I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah, good. See ya.
Seems to be every bit the gentleman you said he wasn't.
Yeah. Well, he's streetwise and has a certain charm, thanks to me, but I guess old Monk is kind of teaching me how to treat the ladies.
Well, I could have helped you there, Gene.
Here we go.
Oh, she's a little intimidated by my past.
I think you mean exasperated.
Well, at least I've got more class than to bring you into a joint like this.
Now, wait a minute. I'm treating here. What's wrong with the place?
I think he feels too old here.
Wrong. I don't think I've seen this many alligators since I was on vacation in the Everglades.
Nothing like appreciative guests there, Stacy.
I didn't invite him.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Peter. Hey. Finally.
What finally? You were expecting me?
No. Finally, you're going to get the chance to meet Monk. He's in the back there right now. Why don't you have a seat?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Kind of surprised to see you guys here.
If you mean Gil and me, I was just reminding Jean that it wasn't my idea. Gil stopped by at the office, and Jean asked him to come along.
Hey, come on, you guys. Look, don't start fighting over me in public here.
But I'm glad you're here anyway. I tell you something. Peter's the kind of guy that I really want Monk to get to know. It might help him, you know, kind of stray from his street friends, you know?
Good idea. I know a lot of men who can take lessons from Peter.
But you're not going away empty-handed, Roxy. You're the runner-up. You got $5,000 plus all the money that you made before, and the United Negro College Fund gets $10,400.
I wasn't born to watch game shows all day.
Remember when I invested your money, I explained certain risks.
But you also said that you had some inside information that was going to make my money quadruple.
And you came close to doing that. It was progressing exactly as I'd anticipated. That's why I kept you posted nearly every day.
Well, what is the bad news? Maybe my $25,000 investment is not turning a profit as quickly as it should?
Miss Lawson, your $25,000 investment isn't turning any profit. It's lost.
It's all my fault. I can't blame anyone else. Now I have no one to turn to. No, wait a minute. I do have someone I could go to.
Hey, Monk. Come over here, buddy. This is the guy I was telling you about I wanted you to meet.
Ew, Peter Davis.
That's right. How'd you know?
The description Gene gave me.
Uh-oh. Let's not pursue that.
Come on. All I said was that you were the boy next door type.
Oh, just what I want to be known as, huh?
Hey, man, where I used to live, the boy next door was a convicted felon.
Hey, listen, why don't we get together, play some hoops sometime?
Hey, that'd be cool. You know where to reach me, right?
Yeah.
So what are we talking here? Burgers and fries for everybody?
Yeah? Yeah, for me.
Good to meet you. Yeah. All right, that makes my job a whole lot easier.
Nice guy.
Yeah, really is. Hey, Peter, I just want to thank you. I thought it was nice of you to ask him to shoot hoops.
Ain't no problem. Okay, now, did we all see Miss Phillips' article in today's paper?
Ooh, yeah. Did you see my name in there? It's because it wasn't.
Hey, I mentioned Prescott Development, didn't I? What are you complaining about?
Yeah. Besides, she also mentioned the fact that you guys kicked in $5 grand, buddy.
Yeah, well, we like to help out where we can, but it would have helped if you'd have mentioned that we remodeled the place for free to begin with.
That was your father's decision.
Yeah, but it was my sweat.
I thought the reason you were dragging me to lunches and dinners was because you appreciated the publicity.
Oh, well, I do. I'm just finding out it's a real uphill battle to regain your credibility. And the contracts aren't exactly pouring in.
Oh, sounds like I might be out on the streets with Monk's friends, you know?
Don't laugh. You might.
Me too. Now don't look.
Oh, you got them, right?
Got what? This is a secret you don't know about.
I bet I do.
Oh, I bet I do. You're so smart. Yes.
How about carnations?
Well, you know how to take the fun out of something.
Oh, Mom, they are beautiful.
Yes, aren't they? Men, even when they're unoriginal, they can be charming.
I'm so happy.
That's not like you. How did you know?
Oh, I talked to Dad earlier. When he made the suggestion, I told him it was a great idea.
Your father?
Right.
But these are from Lee.
From Lee?
Well, yes, he gave them to me no more than a half hour ago.
He brought them by himself?
Well, not exactly.
Mom, was there a card with those flowers?
No. I was in the kitchen and someone came to the door and Lee took the flowers, and when I came back in, he said they were his gift to me.